I'm Tomoya Kaito. My mother passed away when I was in elementary school, and I was raised by a single father. But I never felt so lonely. I think my father was doing his best in many ways. But in the summer of my third year of junior high school, I'm home! Huh? This song. I wonder if Yui-sensei is coming.
I'm sure we'll do just fine.
I do not think so. In the summer of my third year of junior high school, when I came home, my tutor, Yui-sensei, and my father were looking at each other. If anything, it was my father who looked confused. And the person leaning over my father was my first love. What are you doing? Tomoya!
Tomoya-kuna, this is…
Do not talk to me! This was the heartbreak of my first love. This dream again. 12 years have passed since then, and I am now 27 years old and working as an office worker. However, due to the trauma I suffered in my third year of high school, I still had no experience. Good morning!
Kata-san, good morning.
Did you get your hair cut? You're looking great.
Thank you. He keeps an excessive distance from the women around him, and he tries to be safe when interacting with them. Hey, handsome man! You're so popular this morning, eh? Once again, even though I was able to do my job, the story was so cute. When I was in trouble, they immediately helped me. The girls were saying, if I were to have a boyfriend, I'd like one like Kato-san. It's not like that, but it's flattering. I can't tell the truth, that I'm afraid of being hurt by a woman again. In fact, there have been many times when women have asked me to start a relationship with them, but each time I have politely declined. Should I find a girlfriend? I can't tell anyone that I have zero experience. After all, my love experience stopped after that summer in junior high. What am I thinking? I still remember my first love. Even I think it's strange that you're dragging me along. I thought I had to move on, but before I knew it, I was now this old. After that incident, I moved to my father's grandparents' house. I haven't seen my father since I moved away. It was also the last time I met Yui-sensei. At that time, I was so shocked to see that my father and Yui-sensei were so close that I rejected everything. But now that I think about it, it probably wasn't love. My father took great care of me. He always came to school events and even made me lunch even though he was busy with work. There's no way someone like that would lay a hand on a female college student who's only 7 years older than his son. I know that's true now, but to my eyes, which had just learned about love, everything had appeared that way. It's raining so hard. As I was returning home thinking about this, I found a woman soaking wet in front of my apartment. The rain was so bad that even though I stay away from women, I couldn't help but say something. Are you okay? For For some reason, the woman looked surprised when she saw me.
Tomoya-kun.
Eh? How'd you know my name?
Oh, I know your father, and we went to a performance once.
Is that so? Sorry, I don't seem to remember it at all.
Yeah, I rang the doorbell, but it seemed like no one was home, so I waited outside. I was going to head home, but my umbrella broke.
Oops, excuse me. Come inside for now. I'll lend you a towel.
Thank you.
There was indeed a broken umbrella in her soaking hands. The woman's hair was drenched and stuck to her forehead, making it difficult to see her face. I wonder who it is. What on earth made her come here? She doesn't seem to be a spirit or anything. I wouldn't be waiting in a place like that unless I had something really important to do. I let her into my home, even though I held some reservations. When I saw her dyeing her hair with a towel, I finally realized that she was my first love, Yui-sensei.
Thank you.
Yui-sensei?
Wow, I'm glad you remembered me.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Long time no see. I'd be surprised by my sudden visit, too.
No, it's not like that. The voices of denial became quieter. Yui-sensei certainly looks much more different than how I remember her. Well, it looks like just wiping off with a towel didn't work.
That's right, Tomoya-kun. If you don't mind, could you let me stay the night?
Huh?
I'd like to speak slowly if possible, but I've been shaking for some reason.
Oh, I understand. Please stay the night. I'll talk to you tomorrow, so please take a bath and sleep today.
Thank you.
Here's the bathroom. After taking a bath, the teacher went to sleep on the Tomoya's futon without eating. What was her point for waiting for me? Is it already morning? Wow! I was half asleep and was surprised to see a woman in my room. Okay. I was also surprised to see that she looked completely as beautiful as she used to be.
Sesame dumplings.
Huh?
Good morning.
The reason I decided to have Yui-sensei tutor me was because my father and her mother worked in the same workplace. According to Mr. Yui, he had been feeling good ever since then. At that time, because I left home, I did not remarry, but it seems that the two of them continued to date.
Well, first of all, thank you for yesterday. I was really sick. You're probably wondering why I came to visit you.
Yes?
My mother decided to get married to your father.
Huh?
Yeah. Your mother?
Last month, Yui's mother proposed to my father, and they finally got married. Yui came to teach me of the news. By the way, the word sesame dumpling that Yui muttered while hugging me was apparently the name of a dog she recently adopted. I had no clue at all. Maybe it's because of me that the two of us are...
I knew that you would think something like that. That's why I came to you directly.
Eh? Miss Yui said that she wanted to connect your mother and my father ever since she started tutoring.
That day, I was wrong. I heard from my mother that your father helped her work overtime and helped her with the problems that came on with being a single parent. So I thought to myself, he would make my mother happy. What do you think about my mother?
I think she's a wonderful woman, but I have a son.
I'm sure Tomio will understand this situation. I still think of him like a younger brother. We both grew up with single parents. I'm sure we'll be a good family.
I guess so. This is what we discussed so long time ago. I completely misunderstood.
No, it's my fault. I suggested we live together even though we weren't dating.
Huh?
Really, I'm just a child. At that time, even though I was already in university.
You say things go well, you mean living together.
Yeah, I felt like we could be great siblings.
I see. She will become my big sister.
I'm really sorry. I ended up hurting you by trying to force your father to remarry. It was my actions that separated you from your father.
No, that's not true. I thought that the two of you were in a relationship.
Huh?
Yeah, because my first love was you.
What?
I always regretted being so rude to you both. Especially after I found out that you two weren't in that kind of relationship. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Your father and my mother seem very happy now. I was getting ahead of myself, but I guess now the timing is good for both of them. Would you like to go with me to their house?
That day, I went with her to their new house. My father was very surprised. I was able to reconcile with him. Thanks for today. You've helped me move forward.
Will you make up with me too?
Huh?
I've always wondered about you. I can't make up for the time that's passed, but I'd be happy to get to know you again.
I know that she has been concerned for me this whole time. Even still, I was glad she was thinking of me. Then we went out a lot together. We went out for dinner, went to a hot spring with my father and her mother, went to a movie after work. I didn't feel any age difference with her. But...
Oh, Kato-san! Fancy meeting you here.
I ran into a colleague from work at a restaurant.
Is she your girlfriend? I'm in shock.
It's not like that. And she took care of me before.
Oh, I see. I knew it because she looks so much older than you.
That's rude.
Sorry.
It's fine. Let's go.
Yes.
She must have heard it.
I'm sorry, Tomiya.
Huh?
I wasn't thinking clearly and let the girls misunderstand your relationship with me.
No, don't think like that. I knew she heard it. Were you that distracted?
Yeah. Because my old student, you would have grown up to be so handsome and are still kind to me.
Yui.
You seem to be so popular. Do you have a girlfriend?
I've never had a girlfriend. I had a first love. She was beautiful, kind. When I was a child, I wanted to be with her for the rest of my life. But my mistake prevented me from seeing her.
Tomiya-kun.
Then she came to see me. I want to be with you forever.
But
If you think I'm not worthy of you, I'll give up. I'll look for my next love.
I don't want that.
Really?
I love you. Don't move on to the next love. Make me your girlfriend.
Yes! My first love came true after over 12 years. Once I mistakenly separated myself from her. I think it's a miracle I got to see her again. I want to spend the rest of my life with her.